Hi everyone, welcome back to Beauty by Trish, and today I thought we would just chit chat about some products. I would give you my opinions on them, just how I reviewed them on my skin, my hair. I just recently heard of somebody using this. This is Max Mixing Medium, and this is the one in the little, it doesn't have a pump, but it has like a little dropper kind of a thing. And they use this as their primer, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try, and I did. I have to say that I really have been enjoying it as a primer also. I haven't tried it outside for a prolonged period of time with high humidity, but I have high hopes for this. I love it when I get to try products in new ways and find different or multi-uses for them. It works out for me very well. Another primer, and I know you guys are probably tired of hearing about this, but I did want to share with you just one thing really quick. This is the Makeup Revolution Aqua Seal. I know I've talked about this, but I've tried it now, I think, in every way. I use this as a primer for my eyeshadow, and I really liked it. I didn't think I would, because it is a very, I mean, it's just liquid, it's like water. So I thought, oh, I don't know. But I just used just a regular flat makeup brush, put a little bit on my palette, dipped my makeup brush in that, and then just kind of put it on my eye that way. I let it dry. I did not use my MAC Soft Ochre or anything on top of that, and I just kind of went with it. I did put a little bit of concealer on the inner corner, and then I did do a light dusting of the Wet n Wild Brulee over my lid like I always do. I always powder, that way my eyeshadow is going to go on smoother. And I gotta tell you, I'm really liking it, even as a primer, even as liquid as it is. This thing is really good, well worth the $6 that it is. I really love it when I use my shadow as a liner to just go back in and make sure I get some of this on that, and it stays all day. Crazy about it, love it. Realized I took my curlers out and I fluffed my hair, and I didn't do a whole lot more, so I don't even, we're just going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. Okay. Speaking of hair, I only have really one thing for hair, and I have shared this before, but I'm telling you, I think I've used all of them now. This is the Hask oils. This is Nourishing Shine Oil. This one moisturizes and revitalizes. I got these buy two get one free. I have 5 different colored caps. They all do something a little different. I've used this one twice, and look how much is still in it. It takes just like literally a pea-size amount. And I didn't curl my hair today. I blew it out, and then I let it set in a Velcro curler. Now my hair is so fine that normally an oil would just weigh it down. But this doesn't do that, but it gives it so much, it feels better when I use this. You know, we're outside so much, and we don't realize the toll that we take on our hair. Even if your hair is in pretty good shape, maybe you just go get highlights done every 6 to 8 weeks, roots touched up. If you're at the beach in salt water, if you have a pool and you're in chlorine water, there's just so much damage being done. And if you just take one of these, just take a couple extra seconds, put a little dot on your hand, rub it through your hair, you're not going to be noticing in a few months, wow, my hair's breaking off, you know what's going on. I would use this regardless as a preventative. This is just really good stuff. So check out the Hask oils. These at Target, they sell them at Ulta. There's several different places you can get these. Okay, so let's go back over to face now. We'll get into the makeup part of it. I was sent a, what was this? This is Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Okay, a little tiny, nice size deluxe one actually. Packaging, how cute. It's always fun to have something that comes in a cute package. Super excited about this. I have never had a brow product that had this kind of an angle. And for me, there was a learning curve. It took me a while to see how I wanted to manipulate the brush or the pencil around to get where I wanted it, to get the fine wisps in, but I really have enjoyed this, and it stays very nicely. And I really didn't think that the point would stay nice, but so far I have not had one bit of problems, so I have enjoyed this. Thank you, Benefit and Ulta. A lot of different eyeliners. I used my jaw eyeliner a couple days and going through revisiting some things that I had. Then I remembered I had this one to pull out and use, and I just keep going back to this one. Look at that. That is crazy. Love this. And it is Maybelline Master Precise Eye Studio, and I got it in black. Really nice. Doesn't travel, doesn't give you road maps on your eyelids. It stays put until you take it off. It doesn't flake off or disappear. I had one this past week that did disappear, and I can't remember. I think I got mad and threw it. Okay, for my eyes, I have been enjoying playing around with these color tattoos, the metallics that came like this, eye chromes, I'm sorry. This one is in Khaki Cool. Isn't that a beautiful color? And this is, in fact, the one I have on today. I really like this. All I did was I went in, I like to use my Naked, depending on which one I'm using. I either use my Naked Basics or my Naked 2 Basics. You guys have seen these before. And I just take and go ahead and create my transition collar, a little bit of a crease collar, and then I went in with this Khaki Cool, put it on my lid, blended it in really well, and I let that dry. I went over, I think, too much in a couple places. The light was playing with me, and it was playing me, and I didn't like it. But the light was playing me a little bit, so I went over and got a little too much before it dried. So I did go back in later and just kind of dampen a brush and smooth that out nicely. No harm done. But then I took this NYX in Confession, which is also like a khaki green. And that's what I put into my crease, and I just kind of blended those up together. Took the NYX in Confession, blended that up into my transition colors a little bit just to get a smoothed out effect, but loved these two together. These are really nice. I do not have two of them. I did not get the gold one because I didn't think I would use the gold one that much, and I did not get the charcoal one because swatches that I've seen and just the looks of the glitter in it, it's just not one that I would use. Briefly, we're going to talk about mascaras. I have been stuck on these two mascaras like crazy. They are really nice for drugstore. They have this Colossal Spider. It has this type of a applicator. I've shared that before. Huge lashes, very nice. This is the Lash Sensational in Luscious, and it has a similar kind of a, it's probably the same mascara, do you think? Anyway, they're both Maybelline, both nice mascaras. I enjoy them. But this week I had one dud, but I have one, the one I'm wearing today, that I love. And it is the Too Faced Better Than Sex in Waterproof. This is just an amazing, mascara. Really like it, enjoy it. It stays put. I mean, it goes nowhere. I could be sweating in 112 degrees and it's going to stay right there until I take it off. I do like to use the Lash Discovery on my bottom lashes though. I think with telescopic it's the only one that I don't use this one, but the whole brush is about that size. This is a really good, really basic Maybelline. Boy, this is not sponsored by Maybelline. Maybelline Lash Discovery. This is for your bottom lashes. Love it. It goes nowhere. It's smudge proof. It'll be there tonight when I take my makeup off. Love that mascara. I did go in and wanted to use up some different mascaras. This is when I pulled out Maybelline Falsies Push Up Drama. I do like this on top of my Rocket Mascara by itself. My lashes looked pathetic yesterday and it really put me in kind of a bad mood. So this one in. Empties. Beach Bronzer from Urban Decay. And that color is beautiful. This is what the compact looks like. great, goes in, stays on, blends beautifully, gives a nice, I don't know if you can tell, it has more of a red, I know this, I was trying to give you guys a little different background so you didn't get bored, but I don't know if the lighting is going to be the payoff. It has more of a red than an oranger tone, so I really like that. For my blush, I've been playing around with the City Color. This is the Be Matte Blushes. This is such a pretty color. Have it on today. Love it. These City Color blushes are everything that I heard they were. I really do enjoy them. For my face, I've been setting my foundation, which is just the CC. This is the Kat Von D. This is their pressed powder. This is their powder foundation. I want to use this up. One reason I'm using it on my face. The only thing is I have to be really careful because this can get really dry looking on my face and turn cakey. So I have to be really, really careful with this foundation. And then I've been using my Almay Smart Shade loose finishing powder. This is in light. Take my beauty blender and then I go along my jaw. I go along above my jawline, under my contour with my beauty blender with this. It's just a really, it's a finely milled powder. Very pretty, very soft, and it just brushes away so nicely. Do I have huge bags this direction? I look really bad in this direction. Oh well, I'll be turning it around before the next video. Okay, and last but not least is my Bold Vivids. I love these. I'm going to be doing a lip swatch video here next. I started with 755. I do have the whole collection that was out. I love the way these wear. I love the way they feel on my lips. This is a lipstick that you're going to have to reapply. If that doesn't bother you, then get some because they are really, really nice. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.